I raised the hood this morning and the cable broke and the spring broke. The end of the spring broke. So right now it's only got one cable and one spring holding it up. So I just got to be really careful. That's a lot of weight sitting on that little cable. All right, good morning. It's Friday morning. The FedEx man is supposed to come today with the parts for the exhaust. We're getting ready to feed Jazzy. It's supposed to be a nice day today. So we're gonna get some stuff done. So I don't mind doing the chores when I get home. Anything's a break from driving the truck, working on the truck. First of the month, and she gives the horse selenium. It's supposed to help get the sand and dirt out of their gut. So you do that first week of every month. Jazzy's old, so we water down her food, kind of make it a mash. All right, let me take this to her, give her some hay, and then we'll start our day. All right, before we get started on the exhaust today, I wanted to show you a couple things. I raised the hood this morning and the cable broke and the spring broke. The end of the spring broke. So this is what it looks like. So right now it's only got one cable and one spring holding it up. So I just got to be really careful. That's a lot of weight sitting on that little cable. So I just need to be careful. One little project I did this morning was replace the water pump on the little generator. It was leaking out of the weep hole. Let me show you the old one here. Here's the old one. It was leaking out of the weep hole there. It was just easier for me to fix it than try to get back to them and have them replace it. This the water pump was $40 on eBay. It took me about 15 minutes to change it, not much at all. Plus I got a good knowledge now of how that thing goes together. So but anyway, I did that real quick this morning. We do have all the exhaust parts. We got to run down to Ace, pick up some nuts and bolts. But we got the new muffler, the end pipe, brackets, clamps. So all we got to do is put it together. So I'm going to clean up my mess, run into town real quick, and we'll get started. All right, I think we're ready to put this exhaust on. So I got the new muffler, old muffler. This is going to be the bottom clamp. And the reason I lined them up was so I can get an idea of where the clamps go. This one's just a little bit taller. So we're going to go from everything from the bottom. Now I used this seam that's in the muffler to line these up. And then I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the cover, bolt the cover on, and get it lined up, tighten these bolts up, which would be the clamps, tighten these up, and then take the cover back off, take the muffler and mount it to the truck. And then once we get it mounted, then we'll put the bottom piece on, and then the last one we do will be the top piece. So that's the plan. Hopefully it goes like that. Here, real quick, some of you guys want to see, because we were talking about a muffler, the muffler back pressure. As you can see, there's not much in there. There's just that little piece. Here, we'll go down here. you can look through this side down here. As you can see, there's not much in there. Little baffle, that's about it. All right, we got the first side on, and then the next side we're going to get the rest of the expensive clamps, which are brackets, which are right here, and mount those, line everything up. As you can see, that's a little crooked right there. Line everything up and get those mounted, and then we'll tighten up these brackets once we get everything straightened up. Then we're going to take the cover back off and put the muffler on. All right, I took the cover back off. I got the bottom hardware in. I gotta get that top piece, put that in, put the hardware in, and then we'll clamp it down, then put the cover back on. Hopefully, that's how it goes. It's kicked my butt a little bit. I screwed up one of my $54 brackets, but I made it work. So the next part, like I said, we're gonna get the top, put that on. Okay, we got the muffler mounted. So next thing to do is I got to put the clamps on here, and up there. And then once I get the clamps on, hopefully the cover will go back on fairly easy. That's what I'm hoping for. So let me get the clamps on. That's not going to be anything too exciting, and then we'll work on the cover. All right, as you can see, the muffler's on, clamps are on. So you can see the clamps there, and then up at the top, clamp up there. Everything looks pretty straight. Now remember what I said about using the line on the muffler to line everything up. Now, theoretically, if everything went right, I should be able to take that cover, hold it up there, and bolt it back on there. Theoretically. So it hasn't gone that bad. You can see if it's still leaking power steering. It hasn't gone that bad. Like I said, I tore up one of the brackets. You can see right here. So this is one of the old brackets. What I am going to do is I got a little anti-seize. I'm going to go ahead and put those put a little bit of anti-seize on there as I put it up there. So, all right, let me get you set up, and you can watch the fun here. Hello. Hey, what's going on?
Did you switch over to your new phone yet?
No, I haven't messed with it yet.